Masters, Mathematics Tutors, welcome to CBSE Mathematics classes. Hi students, now we are going to discuss exercise 1.1 in class 8th. In this chapter, the first exercise, question number 1, minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 6. This need to solve by using appropriate properties. So first we can rewrite the question minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 6. Before we go to solve the problem, we have to recall this property, commutative property. What is commutative property? When we are going to add two numbers, here a and b are two numbers. When we get the answer by adding a plus b, it will be same as b plus a also. So in the case of addition, we can change the order of the numbers. Here a is written first, here a is written second. So when we change the order, there is no problem. This property is known as commutative property. But we have to be more careful what is the symbol of the number. Suppose here minus a means here also we want to write minus a. Without changing the symbol, we want to change the order. It is applicable in the case of addition. So we can call commutative property under addition. Now we can identify our question. In our question, how many terms are there? Actually, there are 3 terms only. How to count the number of terms? By looking addition or subtraction symbol. Here is addition symbol, here is subtraction symbol. So this is multiplication. So this all minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5 is the first term and 5 by 2 is the second term. Minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 6 is the third term. Such a way we can identify there are 3 terms. Now we can observe each terms. In the first term there is 3 by 5 is there. In the last term also 3 by 5 is there. But in the second term there is no 3 by 5. So we can do one thing. We can write the first term minus 2 by 3 into 3 by 5. Then this plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 6. We can change the order as we studied the commutative property. But we change this order. We want to be more careful about the symbol of this number. This is minus of this. Then only we can form it is addition format. So first we are writing minus 3 by 5 into 1 by 6. Then we are writing plus 5 by 2. So what is the change we made? We used commutative property and the second term we send to third and third term we bring to the second. What is the use of this? We can see here 3 by 5, here 3 by 5. So which is common. In two terms, one of the factor is multiplying, which is common, that can be taken outside. So this 3 by 5 is here in this term and here also. So we can commonly write it in the outside 3 by 5. Then the remaining terms can be written in a bracket. What factor is taking common means the remaining all going to inside. To go inside we should mention a bracket. So this 3 by 5 and this 3 by 5 commonly written outside. So balance 1 minus 2 by 3 is there. Minus 1 by 6 is here. This 3 by 5 and this 3 by 5 taken means there will be minus 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 6. Now we can close the bracket because from these two terms only we taken this 3 by 5 outside. Plus 5 by 2. There is no common 3 by 5. That's why 5 by 2 is standing separately. Now we can try to solve this. 3 by 5 into. Actually the bracket is there means we have to do the operation in the bracket at first. Here 3 is there, here 6 is there. So the denominators wanted to be same. So we want to be more careful about the denominators here, 3 and 6. Then the LCM will be, we know that is 3 here 1 time, here 2 time. By multiplying this whole, we get a LCM is equal to 3 into 1, 3. 1 into 3 into 2 is equal to 6. So LCM 6. So we want to get this denominator as 6. So what can we do? We can write commonly the denominator 6. Now this 3 changes to 6 by multiplying 2 on both sides. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6. 2 into minus 2 is equal to minus 4. Then here already it is 6. So no need to multiply any number. We can write minus 1 plus 5 by 2. Now we get 3 by 5 into, here same denominator 6. Now no need of bracket because already we solved and we got a single answer. Minus 4 minus 1. Be careful, this is subtraction, not multiplication. If it is multiplication, we get a positive symbol. But minus 4 minus 1 means total minus 5. 4 want to subtract, 1 want to subtract. Total 5 want to subtract. Plus 5 by 2. Now here 5 is 1 time, here is 5 1 time. But be careful, here negative symbol is there, that should be given to this number. Here 3 is 1 time, in 6 how many 3 is 2. It is only possible the cancellation if there is multiplication. Don't cancel if it is addition. Here addition is there. Don't cancel with any numbers from these two. Here 5 with this 5 we can't cancel because addition symbol. Multiplication symbol means we can cancel. So we got the balance here 1, here minus 1. So 1 into minus 1 is equal to minus 1. 1 into 2 is equal to 2 plus 5 by 2. So we get the answer. Same denominator is here. So we can write it 2. 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1. Actually this is minus 1 plus 5. That we can read as 5 minus 1 which is equal to 4. So 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. This is the answer of the first question. My dear students, to get the clear knowledge, you have to watch this video 2 or 3 times and after understanding, try to practice 1 or 2 times. Now we can read our second question. 2 by 5 into minus 3 by 7 minus 1 by 6 into 3 by 2 plus 1 by 14 into 2 by 5. We can rewrite this question. So we return our question. From this question we can identify how many terms are here. Here also 3 terms because here one subtraction, here one addition. So this is first term, this is second term, this is third term. Now we can check each term, is there any common factor. Here 2 by 5 is there. Here also 2 by 5 is there. So we can write this third and this factor in second by using commutative property. So we get 2 by 5 into minus 3 by 7. Then instead of the second term, we can write this term. When we write a term, we want to use the symbol which is given before the term. So here plus 1 by 14 into 2 by 5. Then we are going to write this term. What is that? Minus 1 by 6 into 3 by 2. Now as we did previously, this common 2 by 5 and this common 2 by 5 we can take outside. So we get 2 by 5 into, we are taking outside means the remaining terms going to inside. So we want to mention the bracket. So 2 by 5 into this 2 by 5 and this 2 by 5 is commonly written here. The remaining minus 3 by 7 and this plus 1 by 14 is written inside the bracket. Minus 1 by 6 into 3 by 2. Now we can try to solve this. We get 2 by 5. As we know, if there is a bracket, first we have to do the operation inside the bracket. Here 7, here 14. 7, 14. So we know the LCM is equal to, here 1 time, here 2 times. So this all multiply. We get LCM is equal to 7 into 1 into 2, which is equal to 14. So we change this 7 into 14. So we get a common denominator. LCM will be the common denominator. And 7 changes to 14 by multiplying 2. So above also we multiply with 2. 2 sevens are 14. 2 minus 3. 2 threes are 6. So minus 6. Here already 14 means no need to multiply any number. Just write this numerator 1. Minus 1 by 6 into 3 by 2. As I explained, first we can do inside the bracket. So we get here 2 by 5 into. Now we solved, simplified inside the bracket. So no need of bracket, just give into. Here 14 minus 6 plus 1. Biggest number is negative, this positive. So find the difference and give the symbol of biggest. Here 6 is biggest, so minus. 6 and 1 difference is 5. 6 minus 1, 5. Minus this 1 by 6 into 3 by 2. Now we can simplify by using cancellation. Here 2, here into, here 14. So we can cancel this 2. 2 here 1 time, 14 2 7 times. Here 5 1 time, here minus 5, so 1 time, but we want to give this negative symbol, so minus 1. Here 6 and 3 can be cancelled. 6, 3, 2 times, 3, 3, 1 times. So we get here 1 minus 1. 1 into minus 1 is equal to minus 1 divided by 1 into 7 is equal to 7 minus 1 into 1 is equal to 1. 2 into 2 is equal to 4. So we got here 7 and 4. We need to equalize the denominator by finding the LCM. So 7 and 4, there is no common factor. Such cases we multiply 7 into 4 is equal to 28. So we got the denominator 28. Now 7 changes to 28 by multiplying 4 on both sides. Here 4 changes to 28 by multiplying 7 on both sides. So 1 into 4, 4, but negative symbol is there, so negative 4. Here 1 into 7, 7, so minus 7. 4 into 7, 4 into 7, same denominator 28. So same denominator 28 can be written here. And minus 4 minus 7 is equal to, we know that minus 11. So we got the answer minus 11 by 28. It cannot be cancelled, so it is the least form. So we got the answer minus 11 by 28. After each question, you pause it and try to practice. After practicing only, you need to continue the watching of next session. It will be helpful for you. So my dear students, after understanding the first question, come to the second question. Now we can discuss the second question. Write the additive inverse of each of the following. So here the word additive inverse. Two words are there, additive, inverse. So additive means in the case of addition. Inverse means just to opposite. So very easy to write. So we can try to answer the first question. We need to write additive inverse of first number 2 by 8. Which is equal to, additive inverse of 2 by 8 is equal to. In the case of addition, inverse, just opposite means it will be minus 2 by 8. What we are doing? We are giving just a negative symbol. So we can go to next question. The second question it is that minus 5 by 9. Minus 5 by 9. So additive inverse of minus 5 by 9 is equal to. Here already we give a negative symbol. Here also we are going to give one negative symbol. But already one negative symbol is there. So two negative symbols will come there. Two negatives are coming together means it will become plus. So minus minus together coming means it will be 5 by 9. So it is positive 5 by 9. This is the additive inverse of minus 5 by 9. So what can we understand? If there is a positive symbol, that will become negative. There is a negative symbol, that will become positive. Now we can check the third question. Third question. Additive inverse of minus 6 by minus 5. Which is equal to. Additive inverse means we want to give negative symbol. So we can write negative of minus 6 by minus 5. Here already two negatives are coming means it will be cancelled. Now this outside one negative symbol is there. it will be there. So the answer will be minus 6 by 5. So we got third question's answer. Now our fourth question, 2 by minus 9. So our fourth question, additive inverse of 2 by minus 9. What is 2 by minus 9? In a fraction, if the negative symbol is in the denominator, even though we can mention on the numerator, there is no issue. So how to find additive inverse? We are giving just one negative symbol. Then already one 2 by minus 9 is there. As I told you, negative symbol is the denominator, even though we can mention on the numerator. Now here minus, 2 minus coming together means it will be positive. So we get 2 by 9 is the answer. Now we can go to fifth question. Our fifth question, it is that additive inverse of 19 by minus 6. So we can write additive inverse of 19 by minus 6, which is equal to, as we know, additive inverse is finding by giving negative. What is inside? 19 by minus 6. So as I told you, the denominator have negative symbol that can be given on the top, and this negative together comes, it will be positive. So the answer will be 19 by 6. So what it is happening? What is the symbol that just changes to its opposite? So we get additive inverse. Now our third question, verify that minus of minus x is equal to x. So we can verify that by using these given examples. So the first example, it is that x is equal to 11 by 15. We studied that if we write a number, suppose a is a number and its additive inverse will be minus a. One number and its additive inverse is adding, we will get a 0. This we studied. Now if we are writing the minus a at first, then we are finding its additive inverse means minus of minus a, which is equal to 0. This we already studied, and we are going to practice this by using this example. We can take the example is 11 by 15. When we add 11 by 15 plus, what will be its negative? Minus 11 by 15. Such cases 11 minus 11 will be 0. So we get the answer 0. Now we are going to write minus 11 by 15. Suppose we are writing minus 11 by 15. What will be its inverse? Minus 11 by 15 plus one more minus symbol is giving, we will get its additive inverse. So its answer will be equal to 0. So already we studied a number. Here is the number minus 11 by 15. Again one minus symbol giving means its inverse, its opposite will get. One number and its inverse is adding, the answer is 0. So this we can rewrite here. I am writing the second term at first. Minus of minus 11 by 15 plus this minus 11 by 15 is equal to 0. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Here you look, here 0, here 0. Same answer is getting. So this left side is also equal. So we can write that 11 by 15 plus minus 11 by 15. What I am writing, this second equation, first equation is written here, which is equal to, its answer is 0. The same answer is here also. So we can write minus of minus 11 by 15 plus minus 11 by 15. What I did, the first equation and second equation answer is same. So we can write these two equations are equal. Now you look here, minus 11 by 15 is there. Here also minus 11 by 15. Here it is adding, here also adding. If it is transposed to their subtraction, so it will be cancelled. These two we can cancel. In an equation, on the left side and right side, same number is adding means that we can cancel. Same number is adding on the left side and right side of an equation, we can cancel it. So what is on there? 11 by 15 is equal to minus of minus 11 by 15. Watch it again. You can understand that what is 11 by 15? It is x. So we can write here x. What is this minus of minus x? So this is the question to verify. Minus of minus x is equal to x. Minus of minus x is equal to x. Now our second part of this question, x is equal to minus 13 by 17. So as we studied, when we add two numbers, here 13 by 17 is there. So we can write 13 by 17 plus, it's a negative is this, minus 13 by 17. What will be the answer? One is positive, one is negative, same digits. So it will be equal to 0. This is additive identity. So this minus 13 by 17 is first we are writing minus 13 by 17 plus, what will be the inverse of this? By giving one extra negative. Already one negative symbol is there. So we get the answer 0. Now this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Both equation having answer 0. So we can write this equation at first. 13 by 17 plus minus 13 by 17, which is equal to, its answer also 0. So this will be equal. Minus 13 by 17 plus minus of minus 13 by 17. Now you can observe that here 13 by 17, here minus 13 by 17, here also minus 13 by 17. This is left side of the equation, this is right side of the equation. In an equation, left and right side, same terms are adding means we can cancel that. Don't cancel this with anyone, this is different. So we can write 13 by 17 is equal to minus of minus 13 by 17. So we can write that x is equal to minus of minus x. Now we can go to the fourth question. Find the multiplicative inverse of the following. As we discussed the additive inverse, here also getting multiplicative inverse. Two words are there, multiplicative and inverse. So in the case of multiplication, the inverse means we want to get the answer 1. Here the number minus 13 is given, the first one. We know that this is into 1 by minus 13. What will get? This 2 will be cancelled, the answer will be 1. Such a way the answer is getting 1, then the second number is the inverse of this number in the case of multiplication. So we are going to write minus 13. Don't write equal, its multiplicative inverse is 1 by minus 13. This negative symbol we can usually give on the numerator. So the answer will be minus 1 by 13. Similarly, we can go to second question. Second question, minus 13 by 19. Minus 13 by 19. It's a multiplicative inverse. Minus is getting means we want to give minus again, because minus into minus only will get positive. Just write this 19 on the top and 13 on the down. So minus 19 by 13 is the multiplicative inverse. So to write multiplicative inverse, it's very easy. Now we can go to practice third question. Third question, 1 by 5. 1 by 5 multiplicative inverse is very easy, 5 by 1. Just write this on top, this on down. If it is denominator 1, no need to mention that denominator. In the case of denominator 1, no need to mention. Now we are going to practice fourth question. What is fourth question? Minus 5 by 8 into minus 3 by 7. No need to write equal symbol, it is not equal. Multiplicative inverse of this will be equal to, this we can write, minus is there, we should give minus 8 by 5, minus 8 by 5. Into, here minus 3 by 7, minus is there, we want to give minus, 3 by 7 will write as 7 by 3. We can simplify that, this minus into minus plus will be, so 8 into 7 divided by 5 by 3. Anyway, 5 into 3. This is the multiplicative inverse. Now we can write fifth question. Fifth question it is that minus 1 into minus 2 by 5. It's a multiplicative inverse. Minus 1 means minus 1 by 1. So negative symbol will be given there. Denominator also 1 means same answer will be there, minus 1 by 1 into, minus is there, we want to mention minus, 2 by 5 we can write 5 by 2. So this can be simplified. So minus 1 means minus 1, minus 1 into minus plus 1 into 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 will be the answer. If you write this, then also you will get a mark. Now the last question, it is that if sixth question. What is the sixth question? You look here, minus 1. Minus 1 multiplicative inverse is, minus 1 means the denominator also 1. Negative symbol should be given, this 1 by 1. So it will be same as minus 1. So the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is minus 1. In the competitive exams, it will be asked what is the number whose multiplicative inverse also same. Two answers are there, either minus 1 or plus 1. Now we are going to discuss question number 5. In this question, name the property. Which property under multiplication used in each of the following? Here, minus 4 by 5 into 1. That order we changed, 1 into minus 4 by 5. Such cases, we want to recall a into b. We studied that a into b is equal to b into a. This order changing means it is known as commutative. Here which operation used? Multiplication. So the property used here, commutative. Which property? Commutative. Commutative property is used. Now we can go to second question. In the second question, minus 13 by 17 into minus 2 by 7. Here also the order is changed. Minus 2 by 7 is second here, but it came here first. So changing this order, which property we used? Same property, commutative property. Commutative property. Here minus 19 by 29 into 29 by minus 19 is equal to 1. Here what happened? Here this number on numerator that came to denominator. Such a way we are making means we will get its inverse. So what property we used here? Multiplicative inverse, and getting the answer identity 1. So we can say here multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. If we get the answer 1, this is known as multiplicative identity. 1 is known as multiplicative identity. Here we used the reciprocal. It is also known as reciprocal. So which property we used here? Multiplicative inverse. Just writing its inverse, we are changing this numerator into denominator and denominator into numerator. Now we can go to question number 7. Sorry, before that 6. In question number 6, multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. So this is the question. We need to multiply 6 by 13 into, multiplication is there. Reciprocal means denominator will go to numerator and numerator will come to denominator. Negative symbol we can give on the numerator, no problem. So 16 goes to top, it will be 16 by 7, which is equal to, we can multiply 6 into minus 16 and 13 into 7. We know that 16 into 6. 6 6 are 36, 3 remainder, 1 6 is 6, 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. So 96 on the numerator, but here positive into negative is equal to negative, divided by 7 into 13. So we can multiply 13 into 7. 7 3s are 21, 2 remainder, 1 7 is 7, 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. So the answer is minus 96 by 91. Here it is 9, so 91. Now we can go to the 7th question. Tell what property allows you to compute 1 by 3 into 6 into 4 by 3 as 1 by 3 into 6 into 4 by 3. Here what we changed, here first we are doing this. Where is the bracket? There will be done at first. So that we changed into here the first. This shifting is which property? We can see that A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. This property is known as associative property. Which property? Associative property. So, when we change the order, that means three terms are there. First we are doing second and last. That we are changing into first and second. What is the benefit of that? Then we can cancel this 3 and 6. So, this way we can change in the case of addition and multiplication only. Not in subtraction or division. Be careful. So, question it is that what property allows you to change like this? Which property? Associative property. Now we can go to question number 8. Is 8 by 9 the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 8? If it is the multiplicative inverse, when we multiply, we will get a multiplicative identity. That means equal to 1. So we can check it. Is it getting or not? So the question it is that 8 by 9 and minus 1 by 8. If it is the multiplicative inverse, we know that 8 by 9 and this minus 1 by 8. Multiplication time, the answer will be equal to 1. So we can check it is getting 1 or not. So we can write 8 by 9, and we know that in the case of multiplication, we will use improper fraction. This is minus 1 by 8 that can be converted into improper by multiply 1 into 8. This negative we can give at last. No need to think about this negative. So it will be equal to 1 into 8, 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. 1 into 8 plus 1 divided by 8. 1 8 is 8, 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So 9 by 8. Here outside negative symbol is there, that at last we want to mention. So we get here minus 9 by 8. So when we cancel this 9 and 9, we get 1. This negative symbol is there, so minus 1 is there. And 80 here 1, here also 8 one time. 1 into minus 1 is equal to minus 1. 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Be careful, this answer is minus 1, but we want to get a plus 1. Multiplicative identity means it is positive 1, but our answer is negative 1. So we can say it is not multiplicative inverse. If it is multiplicative inverse, we will get a positive 1, but we got here negative 1. So right, it is 8 by 9 is not the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 8, because it is not equal to 1. If it is equal to 1, we can say that. Okay. Now question number 9. 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse or not? If it is multiplicative inverse, we will get to what? When we multiply, the answer will be equal to 1. We can check it is getting or not. So we can multiply. 0.3 means 3 by 10. We can change the decimal numbers into fractions by checking how many digits are here. 1 digit, then 1 0 and number 1. Okay, so 3 by 10 into 3 1 by 3 we can change into mixed to improper. 3 into 3 plus 1 divided by 3. 3 3s are 9, 9 plus 1 10, 10 by 3. So actually 3 1 by 3 means what? 10 by 3. This we can cancel. 3 one time, here one time. Here multiplication, that's why we are cancelling. If it is addition or subtraction, should not cancel. Here 10 one time. So 1 into 1 is equal to 1. 1 into 1 is equal to 1. So the answer is equal to 1. If it is equal to 1, what can we say? 0.3 into 3 1 by 3, we got answer 1. If it is 1, it will be multiplicative inverse. Therefore 0.3 is multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3. Here y is there, so the answer this is equal to 1, that's why. Now we can go to the question number 10. The rational number that does not have a reciprocal. You think 0 is a rational number because we can write a 0 by 1. What will be the reciprocal? When we take reciprocal, it will become 1 by 0. Actually, there is no number as 1 by 0. So what can we say? 0 has no reciprocal. So we can understand that 0 has no reciprocal. So what is the answer? 0. Other all rational numbers having reciprocal. Why 0 has no reciprocal? When we write in 1 by 0, there is no number. It is not defined. Now, the rational numbers that are equal to their reciprocals. As I told you, what is the reciprocal of 1? 1 means 1 by 1. It's a reciprocal also at 1 by 1. So, it will be same number. Similarly, in the case of minus 1 also. What is the reciprocal of minus 1? Minus 1 means minus 1 by 1. So, at reciprocal taken time also we get minus 1 by 1. So, what are the numbers equal to their reciprocals? 1 and minus 1. What are the numbers? 1 and minus 1. Now the third question, the rational number that is equal to its negative. Equal to negative. Actually, we know that 0. What is the negative of 0? Minus 0 means even though it is same 0. 0 has no symbol. So the rational number 0, its negative is 0. So both are same. So we can say 0 is the rational number that is equal to its negative also. Now 0 has no reciprocal. That we studied that 0 has no reciprocal. Because 0 is reciprocal means 1 by 0. Which is not defined. There is no such number. The numbers dash and dash are their own reciprocals. The numbers 1 and minus 1 are their own reciprocals. So the number 1 and minus 1 are their own reciprocals, which means the reciprocal of 1 is 1 and the reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1. So which is say the reciprocal of minus 5 is, minus symbol we can give, minus 1 by 5. 5 means 5 by 1 is there, reciprocal means minus 1 by 5. The reciprocal of 1 by x, where x not equal to 0. So its reciprocal means x by 1. X by 1 is equal to x. So x is the reciprocal of 1 by x. Now the product of two rational numbers is always, the product of two rational numbers is always a rational number. When we multiply two rational numbers, we get a rational number as the answer. The reciprocal of a positive rational number is always positive. Positive rational numbers reciprocal is always positive. Okay. So my dear students, we completed the exercise 8th chapter. In class 8th, chapter number 1. First exercise we completed. I have a humble request. Try to learn one by one. That means watch first question and its answer. Later you practice it. Then after come to the next question. So you can pause the video and you can go for practicing. After the practicing, you can come to next. So okay, thanks.